Just making a quick video here on, I shouldn't think it'll be any more than 5 to 10 minutes on how you search effectively within the Cared4 system. So I've already logged in online. Happens to be the domiciliary care platform, but all the platforms look pretty much the same and the folder structure is pretty much the same. So the principles will apply across the board. So what I've done is I've clicked into this first folder here, which is, I believe, folder number one, Cared for Procedures, Forms and Policies, which effectively is all of the documents within the Cared4 system. So if I say I'm looking for documents on recruitment, a recruitment policy, what I will get, I've just pre-searched this here, is every document within the Cared4 system with recruitment in the title. That's what we're about to do now. So there we have it. We have forms, because DC, if you remember, is a form. This is our overseas recruitment policy. GP is a policy, and so on. So we've managed to pull up a number of different documents there. I can expand my search now to just policies only. So let me just have a look down here. So I click on the policies folder, and let's just try recruitment within policies. Here we have it, Butler Overseas. There's our staff recruitment policy. So basically the principle is, if you're in the overview folder, it will search for all of the documents with that specific word in the title. But if you're in a single folder where it's policies, you're only going to pull up obviously the documents within that folder. So then, I've pre-opened our recruitment document before I started this demo, and I have that on the bottom of the screen. And this is another way that you can search for documents now. So this happens to be the recruitment staff procedure. Let me just make that a bit larger. And what we can see, and what we always do, is not only describe the process of recruitment, but provide the tools, if you like, which are the forms, to carry out and record what has gone on. So then, what we can find is there are a number of different forms, obviously associated with a recruitment process, and I can click on any one form here. But if I press Control, hover, you can see the little message there, and click my left mouse. This is from the policy or procedure now. All of the documents have references like this. Then I can pull up the document, and what it's going to do now is it's just gone to the folders, the folder for the forms rather, and it's straight away pulled up. You can highlight in blue the application form. So that's another way of searching for documents. And there is a final way too. So let me just open up on the bottom of my screen here. This happens to be the procedures index, and this happens to be the forms and policies index. And you can see that all of our forms, procedures, which is on the other index, our policies are further down. They're all listed here. And you might say, oh, well, what does that look like? And it is exactly the same principle. You hover over the wording, left click your mouse, and it will take you to the policy. And they're hyperlinking when I've got a separate video on this also, but it makes things so more it's easier to navigate around the Cared4 system. So if you're a new customer or an existing customer, this is the first thing pretty much you're going to do is think, well, what's in the Cared4 system? My advice would be, first of all, I would open up the indexes, because they will list every single document. And if you go to a specific policy, recruitment or infection control or safeguarding or medication would be a good one. What it will do is list all of the associated documents with what I call that activity. So they will be hyperlinked. And instead of you searching for them separately, say if it's medication, it might be the mark sheet or it might be an error report form, it will bring those up for you in the same way that I have done that with hovering over the hyperlink. So I hope that is informative. And please, if you have any questions, you can call our office. Thank you now. Bye bye.